Okay, so in my last video, we went over all the stuff in my spreadsheet of stuff that I have to do. So in this video, we're actually going to go over what I did in Whisper of the Walls. I mean, Whisper in the Walls came out not too long ago. I'm not going to lie. I was very hesitant to start it only because, like, there was just so much else I had to do. Like we could just see. I'll go over it. So I had to go through the Duviri paradox. We said that. I had to go over Whisper in the Walls, and I had to go over Veilbreaker too. This was a thing that happened like after the war quests line. So I literally had to do those 3 quests. And I'm not gonna lie, Veilbreaker was very long, and then Duviri and Whisper in the Walls was just very short, in my opinion. It was I really wish they like expanded on it just a little bit more. It feels like it was just kind of a way to introduce a new area, which is fine. I'm not really complaining. But, like, I wish there was just more story. It was alright. I mean, like, yeah, not gonna lie, don't know what it was really about. I mean, I kept seeing my operator chick, like the younger version. Don't really know what that was about. I mean, I guess that they're just introducing them now to, like, I guess expand on them later on. I'm not sure what the plan is. Maybe I just need to actually progress through it to actually know what happens. Yeah, Corvex, like, I haven't even I guess I'll just grind for him now. Like, I don't know. I'll say this. The only thing I knew going into it was 1999. So it was like more modern-ish. Like we all remember seeing that little like teaser trailer thingy with the guy with the futuristic looking AK and stuff. We all thought it was like Excalibur, but like human. And then what? Neo Nubon as the actor, voice actor. I mean, that's what I knew at least. I know most people saw the futuristic AK person, but me, I was like, oh wow, Neo Nubon is gonna be in a Warframe. I wonder what it's gonna be. Like, I wonder who he's gonna be like, or who he's gonna be voice acting. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed. You're probably wondering why. I'll show you why. Because this is the motherfucker who he's voice acting. Who is this? Look at this guy's forehead. Look at this guy's whole, like, physical look. I mean, it's just a goofy character design. I was wondering, too, the whole time I was playing through this quest. I was like, who is Neo Nubon voice acting? And then I'm hearing this guy talk as soon as he's able to, and I'm like, there's no way, right? Yeah, I mean, he's the bounty giver. You know how it is. Other than that, I still have yet to explore everything else here in the Sanctum. Literally just finished the quest. So I literally went back to my ship, and I got to do this melee upgrade segment thing, whatever. I'm not sure what that does. I don't know. I mean, I'm still kind of new at this, so I'm not really adapted well. Other than that, oh, you know what? That reminds me. Got to add on to the spreadsheet. Max out Sanctum? I don't know. We'll put that as a red because I haven't started anything. Yeah, I mean that's what my experience was. I mean, I didn't really care for the story. I mean, I tried to, but it's like I don't even know what the hell was going on. I just know there was 2 guys that loved each other, I guess. I mean, they were giving off very like gay vibes, in my opinion. I mean, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Like, what else was I supposed to like take away from that? The only thing I know is like murmurs, and then there was like fractured time. Literally, that's the only thing I remember. Like murmurs and fractured time. I don't know if that has anything to do with like when you go into a Lua and you do like survivals or something, and it has that like ghostly figure walk around, and then freaking those like large enemies like in 3 spawn and just attack you. I don't know if that has like any relevance to each other, because I think they're called like murmurs also, but that was my takeaway from that. I mean, I guess what we could do now is just grind out the fucking amps, I guess. I mean, look, literally last 3, they're all gilded. I just have to use them. So for me, my usual like go-to leveling up thing is just Sanctuary Onslaught. I mean, I picked the first one, the regular. I stay for like 2 to 3 rounds depending on how many kills I get. Only because like the shared affinity is usually enough for me to get to level 20 or 21, and then I'll just take the mission end bonus. And that usually brings me up to max rank. I don't really have to do much more. It takes like 5 minutes usually to level up like an amp fully from, well, without gilding 0 to 30. Nothing else I really have to do here. I mean, I think after I get off of here, well, after I finish my amps, I'm just gonna get off, probably go outside. Like, look at this. That's all I really have to do. It's nothing much. No biggie. I won't lie though. I think doing all the amps gave me insight on what weapons I want to use while going Eidolon hunting, because I know that before, when I try to go Eidolon hunting, at least with friends, I was trying to like help out, like hit like weak spots on the Eidolons. Yeah, a Sirocco and a Mo amp, they don't cut it. It feels weak to the point where I couldn't do anything. It was kind of just whack. Like, I felt like I was just an extra body there for like enemies to spawn, like just to increase like spawn rates and stuff. And it didn't feel right to me. So now that I'm actually going through all the amps, I'm actually getting a feel for like what I might want to use. This little like flamethrower thing, I'm not sure if it's good or not, but I mean, shoot, I like it. I mean, just in case like I don't hit exactly where the crit spot is, at least like it'll hit the general area. There was another one where it was basically just a grenade launcher. That one's pretty cool. This one, there's like a 3-round burst. That one's pretty nice. I think that one would be more better suited for like hitting the crit spots, since it probably does a lot more like damage and probably has a higher crit rate. I mean, these are pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like using this flamethrower run so much. It's just turn your brain off, fucking void sling, boom. I don't really have to do much. It's actually more fun than regular grinding, in my opinion. Ah, come on. If I could get to level 20, that'd be perfect. I'm probably not gonna take this. Like, you guys see it. I literally went through what, like one portal, one zone. That was literally all I needed. That was all I needed to like just max it out. I mean, given it's not gonna max out this run because I just wasn't here. I wasn't here long enough. But you'll see. Like, look at how much I get. You could literally join one for like 10 seconds after this and then literally max it out. I'm not gonna lie, that shared affinity bonus just goes so crazy in this. I know there are like other different ways, I guess, min-max your XP gain, but it's like, bro, you're gonna do all that just to max it out like 60 seconds faster than me. I care about my time, trust me, but like, bro, how much more can you like grind efficiently when you're literally maxing out a weapon in not even 5 minutes? What more, like, how much more faster do you need to be? Like, if you need to make it faster for yourself, bro, like, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. I guess you don't really like to play the game. I mean, that's a really bad, like, assumption to make, but it's like, you know, like, good for you. I'll say that. Good for you for finding a 30-second faster way to level up weapons than me. All right, cool for you, bro. All right, well, my thing is maxed out, so switch it out. Yeah, rinse and repeat 2 more times. So there's actually this resource I've been using to like just track what I need to like get and level up, and I'm not gonna lie, it's very cool. Oh yeah, this is also like another amp that I've been using, well, like leveling up, I should say. It is fucking cool, but it drains through energy so fast. I mean, you guys can see, look, max level, I mean max energy levels. Like, this thing eats through my energy reserves. It's kind of insane. Like I said, like, going through all the amps, I can only imagine what amps are good and what amps aren't. I haven't really tested it out myself to like actually figure it out. Hi, brother. Surprise appearance from my brother. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, I really don't know what amps are good and what's not good. Maybe when I start Eidolon hunting next weekend, I'll probably figure out, what are you doing? I'll probably figure out like what is good and what's not good. I mean, this is good, but I feel like it has too short of a range to actually go Eidolon hunting. Like, it's just, like, look at this. I'm not hitting a single Eidolon with that. Even though if it was, like, a little bit closer, like, if I was in his face like this, I would definitely be able to, like, use it. Because it has high damage. It's just, the burn rate on the energy is just way too much. Way too much. But at least, you know, it's still usable. There are some weapons that I think, at least for, you know, the regular Warframe, that are just unusable. They're just so bad, and I would just never ever use it. And maybe that's just a skill issue because I don't know how to like build correctly. Yeah, like I said, like it's just some weapons for me are just unusable. Like I don't even bother using them. I'll stick to my Assaultra and new core, and I'll just chill like that. Like I don't really need much to go by. And besides, most of the time I'm using fucking Orthos Prime just to kill enemies, so it doesn't really make a difference to me, in my opinion. See, this is what I hate. Like the burn rate is so high that I have to just sit there in front of them, waiting to actually be able to like shoot them back. So I end up looking stupid, like just doing this and then shooting them. Like it's just so stupid. That's another thing too. I need to max out my my other like schools of focus, because I literally, like, bro, as soon as they introduce these schools of focus, I never, I guess, progress them, I should say. And you could tell because, I mean, look at my ability bar. Like I still only have 2 abilities, which comes like per school, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't tried the other ones yet. You know, I'll show you my schools after this, because we should be done grinding this amp. All right, so yeah, as soon as it hits level 20, bro, don't even do anything. You don't even have to try to stay alive. Like literally just don't even do anything. Usually what I do is I'll have like a YouTube video like playing in the background, maybe have a pod. Well, let me not lie, I don't have a podcast, but I'll have like a little like 4-hour video documentary. Like there's this one video about Silent Hill that I've been watching. It's like a 4-hour video, dude. But it's so interesting because it talks about like the history of like Silent Hill and its like progression impacting the culture of like horror video games. Because in my opinion, I feel like it's very underrated. Like even though it is very popular, I feel like it is underrated on how it altered how horror should be. At least in the same way as people like, I guess, refer to Resident Evil impacting the horror series. Think about it like this, right? Think about how Dead Space literally took everything that was right about Resident Evil 4, literally did the same exact thing or improved on it, and then took the worst things about Resident Evil 4 and fixed it. That's how I feel about Silent Hill. I mean, like, if it wasn't for Silent Hill, we wouldn't have such good, like, psychological horror games. There's a... Oh, man. I love horror games. So if we come here to my focus, I mean, even you could just see, like the fact that I don't even have any of these other schools unlocked is kind of crazy. But I literally just started working on this very recently, like in the past month. Like, I never had any of this completed. So once I get this, I mean, like... I don't even know what school I'm going to work on next. I'm pretty sure I tried to look at them before, like, just to see what, like, abilities or passives they have. And, yeah, you know, I don't even know. I think I might just do this one just for the combo counter. Or, like, kills from melee attacks grant 15% more melee affinity. Like, that's fire. I'll probably do that one next. But yeah, I mean, grinding these amps wasn't too crazy. I mean, I spent more time actually finding the materials to, like, build this stuff than I did actually grinding it. Getting, like, some of the materials, I won't lie, I had to wait for, like, cold and warm cycles, day and night cycles for some of them because, you know, you gotta wait for fishes, you gotta wait for, like, certain spawn rates. You know, it's just dumb stuff like that you really can't control yourself. So you kind of have to, like, go. Like, I think one of the fishes I had to get was a long winder, right? For one of the parts. Tell me why I waited for the warm cycle, right? I was like, okay, 15 minutes. All right, I'll come back in 15 minutes. I go back. Tell me why it was warm for 5 minutes after it just came. I literally sat inside. Well, I literally sat in Orb Valis waiting for the warm cycle just for it to last for only 6 or 5 minutes. What is the point of that? I waited this whole time. Keep in mind, I was trying to play other games this weekend and enjoy my weekend. And you're telling me that I can only grind this fish for 5 minutes? I mean, given I got all the, you know, stuff that I needed, but like, bro, that's like nothing. I'll say this though, while I do grind these, the only reason why it would take me much longer than anticipated is, bro, the amount of just cretins that lurk in the Sanctuary Onslaughts. Like, why are there max rank? First of all, why is there max rank anything in a Sanctuary, right? The amount of times I would queue up for the Sanctuary Onslaught, right? And there would just be max rank Sarens like there is right now, right? Like, look at her. Oh, okay, level 20, you're excused. But like Sarens, Volts, even Frost. Yesterday I saw a Frost Prime max rank. Like, why are you here? You have, like, he had nothing to level up. He had absolutely nothing to level up. He was just there. Why were you just spamming 4? And the thing is that this man had max fucking range. It felt like he had fucking 300% range on his goddamn 4. Like, it was ridiculous. He was nuking everything. I couldn't touch it. I literally couldn't touch a single enemy. It took me 3 zones to like kill these people, or at least get to max rank. It was ridiculous. Oh shoot, I qualified for my mastery rank test. Might as well do that before I end the video. So something that I like to do, like for these mastery ranks, I make it a law that I have to at least practice once. I have to, because if I don't practice, I know that if I go into it blind, I will fail it. Because I've done that. I've done that twice, where I failed a mastery rank test. Okay, so if it's just killing, I could probably get this done. Oh, I could definitely get this done. Oh, yeah. Sign me up for the real deal. You know what? It probably will get hard the further I go, because, I mean, if it's going to increase the level by 10 after how many kills, that might be a little difficult. Because I didn't prepare for anything. Listen, I got one build that I use for everything. I don't like to complicate things. I mean, eventually I will once I start doing like level cap activities, but as of right now, I don't waste my time on that. Usually I just want to get on game and that's it. I don't want to waste my time doing anything else. I don't see like inherently anything wrong with putting specific builds for specific things, but in my opinion, bro, like I don't got a lot of time to game like anytime. So when I game, I game. So I'm not gonna waste time, you know, trying to min-max my damage stuff. So I'm not gonna do that. And besides, I'm not really the type to search up like how to build certain things, I should say. I usually go with what I think is best for me, because I am the person playing at the end of the day. And as long as I have fun, that's all I care about. Easy peasy. And yeah, just like that. So I guess I'm a middle master now. Nice.